Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2-in-1 smart coffee machine from GEVI. So this can grind your beans and it can also brew your coffee. We're going to get this open. I am absolutely ready for coffee today, so I'm excited. We're going to get this open, check out some features and brew up some coffee and see what it's all about. Let's go. So the 2-in-1 coffee machine from GEVI does come pretty much set up. You just gotta take off all the packaging and unwrap the plastic. And after a first clean, then it should be ready to go. So let's talk about a couple of the different functions we have with the coffee machine. So start up top left, program. So this program button is going to allow you to set a timer. So if you want your coffee to be ready for when you get up in the morning, you can set this for a certain time and then it's going to instantly grind or brew your coffee, whichever you want. Now underneath that we do have the grind off button. So if you just want to use powder and you don't want to grind fresh beans, then all you got to do is press the grind off button and put in your ground up coffee straight into the cup. When you press on, it's not going to grind, it's just going to brew your coffee. Of course you have your strength control from 1, 2 and 3. And then you do have your powder button. So this is going to allow you to adjust your quantities of amount of powder to the water that you're using, so you get that perfect brew of coffee every time. And of course here we do have our hours and minutes. So as far as setting your programs or when you're setting the clock itself in the first place. And of course we do have the control up here, which is how coarse your grind is going to be. Now GEVI does recommend that you run 1 or 2 runs through of just water to just clean the whole system before your first time use. So you make sure the grind is turned off and then just turn it on, and we'll just run the water through the system and just give it a cleanse. After filling up the compartment with coffee beans and choosing my desired blending strength as far as like how coarse it will be blended, I then choose my strength for the coffee itself and just press on. The grinder will automatically grind. And if you don't want that grinder on, you just gotta make sure you press grind off before. It's really cool that it automatically grinds the beans and then switches over to the drip coffee and creates the coffee. Now, depending on how much water you put into the system is how many cups it will produce. It may be weird, but this is how I like to drink my coffee. I like to make iced mochas. So let's give it a try. That's really good. That coffee flavor comes through nice and bold. Because it's grinding that fresh beans and then making the coffee, you have the most rich, most fresh flavor that you can possibly get from that coffee. Now, a couple of things I love about this is the fact that I don't need to have individual machines to make my coffee and grind. Because before you know it, in your kitchen, you have 1, 2, 3 different machines just to make one coffee. It just takes up way too much space. This is nice, compact. I really like the design. It's nice and sleek. It's nice and modern and timeless at the same time. And everything is easy, accessible to clean, so you can maintain the machine and continue to make fantastic coffees. So if you are interested in the GEVI Smart 2-in-1 coffee machine, got the drip function and the grinder, then we are going to leave a link in the description below. Please leave a comment below on what your favorite coffee is. Share this with some friends, press that like button, and of course, subscribe for more great reviews like this. I'll see you in the next one.